Yo, what's up, guys? Juicy Cat Gamer, and today's video I'm gonna basically be showing you guys like how to go from beginner to a pro in like a matter of like 2 or 3 days, or 1 or 2 days really, like I did. So we're just gonna go over a few steps of what you can do at the start in order to start this. All right, so when you first join the game, what's gonna happen is you're going to spawn in this little building here. This is where you spawn when you're brand new or when you die. You're gonna want to come out here and speak to this gentleman. I've already done it, so it won't pop up for me. Once you do that, you're going to want to look at the top. That's where your north, west, south, and east are. Uh, you're going to want to go press M as in Mike, northeast. Once you get the storm the dojo from the innkeeper dude, go straight to the dojo. Yeah, once you're at the dojo, just go inside. Um, what I suggest that you do is when you first come in, you're not going to be able to storm it immediately because you're very weak, and you probably only have a wooden sword, which is okay. So just sit here. This is your skills. Click the cross swords, click spar student. You're want to go with the student that's going to challenge you a little bit, but one that's not gonna completely overwhelm you, like maybe a 4 star or 5 stars, but maybe go with the 3 star or just a starting one starting out. I also suggest for like an extra dojo XP boost, just hitting no dashing here. You know, it's not really gonna help you in the dojo anyways. Well, yeah, once you do that, basically, I highly suggest that you master the Jodan stance, which I'll show you how to choose a skill set here. These are your skill sets here: Yoshioko Ryu, Chudan, Jodan, Gidan. I suggest Jodan. For the katana is probably like the most overpowered as of right now. All right, let's say you've been fighting students in the dojo for a little bit, and you want to get a better sword, maybe a different weapon, or maybe some armor, or you just want an actual blade. What I suggest you do is go into town and find these little NPCs. You don't even have to talk to them. You do not have to talk to them. I see people do that all the time. You do not have to talk to them. You can just kill them. Or just start a fight immediately with them. Like, you do not have to initiate a duel. You could just immediately attack them if you want. And then loot everything they have. Once you're starting out, loot everything. Take everything. Because you're gonna wanna go to the appraisal here. Once you press M as in Mike, you could see everything on the map here. You're gonna want to go to appraisal. And here you can sell all of your loot that you've taken off of corpses. But be careful not to sell something you want to turn into a weapon, because certain blades and sheaths and handles you can actually use to make either better weapons or just different looking weapons if you'd like. All right, next thing, if you want to get even stronger and you want to have more abilities and more power in your attacks, head straight north from the inn here, and you're going to see a shrine. I'll show you once we get to the shrine here what you should do. Once you get to the shrine, oops. Once you get to the shrine, press E to pray. This will pop up. So in order to get these, you must have karma, which means you must have awakenings. How you get awakenings is basically by, well, playing the game, fighting. One of the best ways to do it, and there's 8 of them max that you can get, is going to be bounty hunting. So we're going to take you to a bounty board. That's probably like the fastest way you're going to get sake, the fastest way you're going to get money is by doing the bounty board, and especially rep. You're going to want reputation, right here. There's multiple of them around. If you're new, I suggest going after one of the Nusubitos, because basically anyone else, if you're new, you're going to get freaking wrecked. All right, now you're probably walking around everywhere, getting tired of walking around, and yeah, that can get pretty annoying. So what I suggest you do in order to get your first and free horse is go directly behind the tailor shop, which is straight south. You're going to want to do the mission this man has here for you at this stable here. Once you do that mission, bring him back the horse, and you can have the horse, and then boom, that's your first easy free horse. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, one of the best ways in fights, the thing that's going to protect you is your armor. If you're not wearing armor and you're fighting someone who is armored, there's a high chance you're going to lose unless they're an absolute sweat. So I suggest that you go to a blacksmith and try to get your first set of armor. Sorry about that. Mid-recording, a guy tried to claim my bounty. I killed him and took his mask. So let's say you finish Storm the Dojo and you're confused as to what to do next. What you're going to want to do is head straight southwest. Find this, doesn't have to be this bridge. It's definitely not this bridge, it's up here. So guys, don't be trying to follow like where I'm going directly. Like that's why I'm using the top. I'm using the directions for you. So I'm taking more shortcuts and stuff. So this bridge is basically directly southwest, and you'll find this bridge. So you're gonna want to come to this bridge and go straight into Nara once you finish Storm the Dojo. All right, now the caliber of enemies here is gonna be stronger. Once you have finished Storm the Dojo, you're gonna want to speak to this man, and he'll have a whole quest line for you and everything. You don't have to worry about it. All right, next I'm going to show you how to get Commander's Favor and Soldier's Endorsement. These are going to help you very much in the game, so I'm going to go ahead and show you to do that. So you're going to want to go straight behind the shrine. This guy's fighting the Benkai. I wish him luck. Straight behind the shrine, past the temple here. Just follow the trail. Yeah, okay. Yeah, once you see this guy up here, you're going to want to go and speak to him. Now, make sure you do this with some armor and a good weapon, okay? Don't just be coming over here if you're like fresh out, because you'll probably get murked. Now, accept your quest from him. And then what I suggest that you do is go straight around. Don't even try to go across that broken bridge. You're not going to be able to. You're going to want to go down by the water over here. And it kind of like has a hill going up. You'll see. Go up this hill here. Go around the bend. And then you'll be at the little outpost up here. Now, there's like 7 or 8 guys here, so if you can bring a couple friends, if not, it's fine. Just make sure you have a good weapon and you know how to fight a little bit. Yeah, then once you kill all them, then you're going to want to go back to that guy at the camp and then go from there. Now, if you're trying to get out of Nara, just remember, just go straight north and you'll find the exit in Nara and back into Kyoto. All right, now for the Commander's Favor, there's a little mission, and once you come out of Nara into Kyoto, you're going to want to take a right, basically, past all these bandits. Into the Kyoto outskirts. You don't have to go up this hill, you can just take the trail if you want. And there's going to be the commander on a horse here. You come over to the commander. Basically, he's going to have a mission for you. You know, like basically all you're doing is escorting a woman from this outpost here at night to the castle in the city there. Now, guys, that's basically it for the video. You know, I just wanted to show you guys like basically the main storyline, so you guys can know what to do to like max yourself out a little bit. Also, when it comes to weapons, I highly suggest the Odachi and the Wakizashi. You know, they're for me they've worked the best. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I usually post shorts and stuff, but I'm probably going to go into like YouTube, more like longer video content again. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate you.